Today in Football Insight, Kevin De Bruyne's return to optimal physical condition after injury should be good news for Manchester City. But the reality is that it has led to growing speculation about the relationship between the player and manager, Josep Guardiola. Despite his physical recovery, De Bruyne's role in the team is now increasingly limited, and this raises big questions. For more information, check out the video. Welcome to the Football Insight channel. We have stories from the upcoming world of football, from player transfer market rumors to the club news. We are here to keep you up to date with in-depth analysis. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification for more updates. Gary Lineker, an English football legend, suspects something is wrong between the two. De Bruyne, now 33, was absent from Guardiola's starting 11 against Liverpool at Anfield on Sunday, although he has been able to play for a few weeks. De Bruyne, whose contract expires at the end of the season, recently revealed that he has put off talks of extending his contract, although he insisted that he is comfortable with the situation. Guardiola, now 53, admits he has no clue about De Bruyne's future, while speculation swirls that the player could opt to move to Saudi Arabia with a lucrative offer. Rumors of a split between the two are growing, especially after De Bruyne played just 12 minutes against Liverpool, when the team was already 2-0 down. Gary Lineker, in the Rest is Football podcast, talks about De Bruyne's increasingly limited role. De Bruyne came back on at the end of the game, when the game was almost over. Indeed, he almost scored because of Virgil van Dijk's mistake. But is there something going on between them? Said Lineker. He went on to say that De Bruyne has only played for 5 or 10 minutes several times in the past month, even though his condition has gotten fitter. Lineker also noted the presence of interesting statements from Guardiola and De Bruyne over the past week, suggesting that there is tension between the two. I don't know. I don't have any internal information, but maybe Micah has the answer, Lineker said, referring to his colleague Micah Richards. Micah Richards, who was also present on the podcast, agreed with Lineker's statement. He highlighted that this problem has been going on since before the international break. Although De Bruyne got playing time after the international break, he was again not sent off in important matches. De Bruyne is a player who can pave the way in games, but why doesn't Guardiola play him in a big game like this? Said Richards. Richards added that with news circulating about the possibility of De Bruyne joining the Saudi Arabian club at the end of the year, he felt there was a bigger problem between the player and the manager. Something is wrong between them, Richards added. Speculation is growing about the condition of Manchester City's dressing room. Richards also questioned why players such as Jeremy Doku and Jack Grealish also did not play in the match against Liverpool. There doesn't seem to be any happiness in the City team at the moment, unlike in previous years, Richards said. Even Alan Shearer, who was also present on the podcast, suggested that poor results could affect the overall team morale. When the team is losing, all the words spoken will be analyzed. In particular, if there is a player who is not playing, people will ask, why is he not playing? Did they fight? Said Shearer. In addition to the relationship between players and managers, there is also great uncertainty regarding De Bruyne's future at Manchester City. His contract, which will expire next summer, further complicates the situation. Although Guardiola claims that fitness issues are the main reason, De Bruyne rarely plays. It is hard to imagine that a player of De Bruyne's class would have been included in the matchday squad if he had not been 100% fit. Moreover, the absence of Rodrigo, City's key midfielder, should provide a greater opportunity for De Bruyne to show leadership in midfield. However, the reality is that Guardiola prefers other players and limits De Bruyne's playing minutes. The timing between De Bruyne's contract uncertainty and Manchester City's recent poor performance has added to the tension within the team. Manchester City is now on a 7-match winless run, which is the worst streak of results in the Guardiola era. This poor performance further strengthens the suspicion that there is personal tension affecting the atmosphere within the club, and the relationship between De Bruyne and Guardiola may be one of the factors that also affects the team's results. While waiting for the continuation of the situation, De Bruyne's future at Manchester City remains a big question. Can this issue be resolved before the end of the season? Or is this the end of De Bruyne's long journey at the Etihad Stadium? To be sure, this saga will still continue to be in the spotlight, and Manchester City fans certainly hope that there will be a favorable settlement for all parties. Thank you for watching. If you have an opinion or idea, just write it in the comment column.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that it is always updated.